Today I am reviewing the Dreame L50 Ultra Robot Vacuum. If at any time you'd like to explore this product for yourself and grab it at a great price, be sure to check the links below the video. Robot vacuums have become remarkably sophisticated over the last few years, but even with the best ones, I have always felt there was a persistent gap between the promise of a truly autonomous home and the reality of babysitting the machine. You know what I mean? That constant anxiety about whether it is going to get stuck on a rug, leave a wet mop trail on your carpet, or just give up when it hits a slightly elevated door threshold. I have been putting the Dreame L50 Ultra through its paces to see if it finally bridges that gap. If you want to check out the current pricing or explore the technical specs for yourself, you can find links to investigate the L50 Ultra further just below the video. The first thing you notice about the L50 Ultra is its size and the sheer scale of the all-in-one station. It is a substantial piece of equipment. You are not just buying a vacuum. You are essentially installing a miniature cleaning utility closet in your home. This station handles everything from emptying the dust bin to washing the mop pads with hot water and drying them with hot air. It even manages the water and cleaning solution refills automatically. When you first set it up, it feels like a heavy investment, but the trade-off is the genuine hands-off experience. During the time I have been using it, I have barely had to touch the robot itself, which is exactly the point of a machine like this. One of the standout features that really changes how the robot behaves in a complex home environment is the ProLeap system. Most robot vacuums have a standard clearance height, and if you have thick rugs, transition strips, or door tracks that are even slightly too tall, the robot will often just retreat or get hung up. The L50 Ultra uses retractable legs that allow it to physically lift itself to climb over obstacles. Seeing it navigate over a threshold that usually stops other robots is impressive. It brings a new level of confidence to the cleaning process. You don't have to worry about creating a perfectly flat environment for the machine. It handles uneven transitions with a level of agility that feels much more human-like than the standard bumping and reversing you see in lesser models. The navigation and obstacle avoidance are powered by AI and 3D structured light, and it is here that the L50 Ultra separates itself from the budget options. It is designed to identify and steer clear of over 180 types of common household objects. Whether it is a forgotten cable, a stray shoe, or even pet toys left on the floor, the robot tends to treat these as obstacles rather than things to be nudged or pushed around. It creates a map of your house that is startlingly accurate, and the path planning feels efficient. It does not waste time spinning in circles or doubling back over the same spot unnecessarily. When it comes to actual cleaning performance, the HyperStream DuoBrush is a welcome addition, especially for those of us with pets or long hair in the house. Hair tangles are usually the #1 maintenance headache for robot vacuum owners. By using a combination of a bristled rubber brush and a TPU rubber brush, it captures debris and pulls hair into the bin before it has a chance to wind itself around the roller. While I have found that no vacuum is entirely immune to hair wrap if you have extremely long strands, the maintenance intervals on this brush are significantly longer than on the single brush systems I have used in the past. The suction power, which Dreame rates quite high at 19,500 pascals using their Vormax motor, is more than sufficient for pulling fine dust out of carpet fibers and clearing hard floors of common kitchen debris. The mopping system is equally well thought out, utilizing dual flex arm technology. This allows the robot to extend its side brush and mop to reach corners and edges that a round robot usually struggles with. If you have ever owned a robot vacuum and noticed it consistently misses the dusty corners of your rooms, you will appreciate this. The mops also lift automatically when the robot detects carpet, which means you don't have to worry about the machine accidentally dragging wet, dirty mop pads across your area rugs. The app gives you a lot of control over this as well. You can set specific carpet strategies, telling the robot to avoid carpets entirely, lift the mops, or even go into a deep clean mode where it vacuums a carpeted area twice to ensure maximum pickup. However, no machine is perfect, and there are some trade-offs here. First, there is the sheer noise of the base station. When it initiates the self-cleaning or dust-emptying cycle, it is not what I would call quiet. It is a short, sharp burst of noise, and while it is necessary to maintain the system, it is something to keep in mind if you have the station in a location where you spend a lot of time. Also, the reliance on the Dreame Home app is total. While the app is feature-rich, it does require a bit of a learning curve to set up all the zones, schedules, and specific cleaning preferences effectively. If you are not a fan of managing your home through your smartphone, you might find the initial setup phase a little overwhelming. Another thing to consider is the maintenance of the dock itself. While the robot is excellent at cleaning itself, the dock requires your attention periodically. You will need to keep an eye on the water tanks and occasionally clean the base tray, where the mops are washed. While it is much better than manual maintenance, it is not a zero-maintenance product. The dust bag in the station will last up to 100 days, but that really depends on how much dirt is in your house and how often the robot runs. If you have a large home with a lot of pets, you'll be emptying that bag and refilling the water tanks sooner than the marketing materials might suggest. Regarding the mopping, while it is excellent for everyday spills and light grime, it is not a deep scrub machine in the same way a person with a manual mop would be. It will handle muddy paw prints and light kitchen stains beautifully, but if you have a stubborn, dried-on spill that has been sitting for days, you might still need to break out a traditional mop or a specialized spot cleaner. It is a fantastic maintenance tool, not necessarily a replacement, for a deep, manual scrub down. Who is this vacuum really for? I think it is ideal for someone who has a busy household, perhaps with pets or kids, where daily floor maintenance is a constant, exhausting requirement. If you are someone who is tired of the oops, it got stuck moments or the frustration of finding a half-clean floor because the robot couldn't handle a specific transition, this is a significant step up. It suits people who have a mix of hard floors and carpets and want a truly set it and forget it experience for the majority of their cleaning needs. Conversely, who should avoid it? If you live in a very small apartment where space is at a premium, the size of that dock might be a deal breaker. It is a large, permanent fixture, and it isn't something you can easily tuck away under a low piece of furniture. Additionally, if you are looking for a device that requires absolutely zero interaction, ever, you might be disappointed. You still need to manage the app, clean the dock tray occasionally, and refill the water. It is a massive reduction in labor, but it is not magic. When I weigh the performance against the price, the value proposition comes down to how much you value your time. If this robot can take back 4 or 5 hours of your week that you would otherwise spend vacuuming and mopping, then the investment starts to make a lot of sense. It is a premium product with a price tag to match, but in return, you get some of the best navigation, obstacle avoidance, and cleaning automation currently available on the market. The way it treats carpets, the way it handles edges, and the way it intelligently adjusts its own behavior based on what it sees in front of it makes it a standout. I have spent enough time with it now to trust it. I know that when I leave the house, the floors will be addressed, the mops will be washed, and I won't come home to a robot sitting in the middle of the hallway with an error message because it got tangled in a curtain or stuck on a rug corner. That peace of mind is worth a lot. It is not going to replace a full deep spring cleaning, but for maintaining a clean, comfortable, and hygienic home on a daily basis, it is one of the most capable machines I have worked with. If you are currently in the market for a high-end robot, you should look closely at how your specific floor plan matches up with these features. If you have a lot of thresholds, the ProLeap system is a massive advantage. If you have a lot of dark corners and furniture legs, the dual flex arm technology is going to save you a lot of manual edge cleaning. If you just want a simple machine for a small, flat studio, this is probably overkill. But for the average modern family home with its various textures, obstacles, and general mess, the L50 Ultra is a very compelling, very high-performing solution. It has successfully shifted my expectations of what an automated home can actually look like, and I suspect it would do the same for you.